we have returned to the lovely website that is called Zombies World Records. If you did not see my previous video completing some challenges on some maps to get on the leaderboards, be sure to check out this video. This is a continuation of what I aim to be a series, for the time being of course, and have some fun once again putting kids down like Nick Cage doing a golly slap in the face. So sit back, relax, and watch as I send some people down to Brazil.
Don't you know, hump it up. You got to hump it up. Don't you know, hump it up. You got to hump it up.
So enough of me giving this intro. We are going to start off with doing a flawless run on 5, trying to make it past this little boy and get to round 13. Here we go. So it kind of took me a minute to make a second part to this because in case some of you did not know, ZWR has had a bit of drama that led to the closing of the website for like 4 hours. But now everything is back to normal, and by normal I mean these idiots started a civil war amongst each other. I am dead serious. They're trying to make another website for runs and everything just gone into the ground with the higher ups, I guess you can call them. It's honestly funny as shit to watch. I mean, they renamed the Discord to Zombies HQ, which doesn't really roll off the tongue to tell you the truth, but we'll adapt. Can't lie, I knew damn well things would turn to shit after they voted against plutonium on this challenge, which I never have and will never let go of. I mean, in their heads the wheel is turning, but the hamster's fucking dead. Of course, we all know the reason with all of this, and that is with our lovely friend, and by lovely, I mean he is quite hated to say the truth, but it's involved with Wings of something. Oblivion? Yeah, Wings of Oblivion. I was starting to wonder why is it that all the crazy people who are online start their names off with Wings. But anyway, some person in the staff has told pretty much everyone in the Discord server about all the fun and games they had behind the scenes, like it's that damn soap opera at General Hospital. And it's just gone on ahead and led to all that stuff that really doesn't involve me, so I shouldn't really give a shit. But I'm one of those guys that doesn't like to be in drama, but loves to watch it. And looking at that drama, it went faster than a toupee in a tornado, so everything is all somewhat good-ish. I think the most painful stuff in all of this is the queue to get your run submitted. My god, it takes 50 years. So unfortunately, you will not see my name on the leaderboards in this video, unlike last time, but whatever. Anyways, as you can see, we are doing 5 again, and we are trying to get to round 19 and all that fun stuff as I described. Now, usually I go on ahead and try to be one above the person that's in last place, but with ZWR, and I'm pretty sure I have mentioned this before, they have expanded the list to probably the top 5,000, so even if I take out the last person, they ain't getting off the list, rather they will just be put to the next spot. Which is, in all honesty, pretty dumb because anyone, like a 275-pound chihuahua, can get on that list, so it ain't really a competition to get on there, hence why I'm doing this challenge. So I should really be thanking these lads for giving such an opportunity for content, but I won't. So I think for this map, we will do the same thing we did when we completed the other challenge in the last video. I think we should just play it safe down here in the war room and go in a continuous circle and have some fun. There really is no specific thing we need to follow, so we can get some jug. I guess you can say we're going to be very, very warmed up when we move on to the next map and challenge. Let's go on ahead and hit the box, shall we? I'm not really going to care what gun I get from this. It's not like I'm trying to make it to round 50 or something. I just need a... shit. I did say I don't care what I get from this, so I guess I kind of deserve that. But truth be told, I just need a gun that can last... I don't know how many rounds left. I don't feel like doing math right now. So let's just in a reverse card this bitch and get... oh boy. We'll make do with what we got. I just gotta keep on my toes. Like a midget at a urinal when the smaller one's occupied. Right, so we are pretty much almost done with this challenge. I kind of have been focusing up on this rather than continuously talking. Although you really wouldn't care since the editing is simply just me talking during all of this, but you get the idea of what I mean. I'm sweating like a dyslexic in that game show countdown.
A few moments later.
Okay, so I'm changing the strategy and just killing the zombies up here in Speed Cola Room, and now we got an insta-kill. I can officially say we got this challenge complete. And by complete, I mean we just pushed some loser who made it to round 12, one less spot than his original. And there we go, and that is 5 done. We all know the drill. Wait for the number to change, and there we go. We are officially good. We have landed on the leaderboards. Now we can move right on ahead to the next map. And to the next map I shall move on to, which is the lovely one and only map, Moon, where I will be doing the no picks challenge, trying to beat this lad and make it one over his little attempt of a round. I'm going to make myself feel special by putting that logo on the top. Alright, so this is actually the first time I'm playing Moon for this challenge, so I'm not so really confident in this simply because I rarely play Moon, and this challenge kind of messes up my methods when doing this map. What I mean by that is that my usual strats or less helpful than a blind kid using a flashlight. Now, I won't lie, this is my 5th attempt at this challenge. Moon no perks is a fucking disgrace, let me just tell you. There is literally no place for me to train. Biodome? Why not get surrounded by 1,000 spawns coming in? Quick revive room / spawn. Get screwed over by getting trapped and then rubbing wounds in assault by blowing up the windows and just making the unnecessary random gravity flying thingy happen to you. You have no idea how many times I went ahead flying into the air. Let's open you, buy this, then you, and let the fun begin. I will probably just stay here where the box is. Now, because this is my 5th attempt, this is also going to be my last. I do not want to play this map anymore, let alone this challenge, so if I make it, great. If I don't, then this loser can chill on that comfy spot for a couple of more... to be fair, I don't really know. I don't want to do this challenge again. So, there's going to be a big difference in this video compared to the last time I attempted this shit. Last video, I was having trouble deciding if I want to continue on pushing up the leaderboard because of how close everyone was round-wise on that leaderboard. The same thing is kind of happening right now for this challenge. If you look on the leaderboard, everyone is quite close together from round 11 to pretty much round 31 or to 4th place. I'm making the decision, especially on this challenge after 5 attempts, to just cut it at round 13, only to beat the 13th place. I don't care if one dude is 1 round above me this time around, so it is what it is. We're already almost done this challenge, and we can be on our way to the next map. And fantastic. Gotta love the double swipe. Look at that. Unreal. So great. Yeah, screw this. We tied with the guy, so I'm counting it. We are going on the board. Up next is probably the easiest map made in Call of Duty before the horrors of Black Ops 4 onwards, and that is Ascension, with the lovely high rounds challenge making it to round 11. Okay, once again, this will probably be a very nice quick game since we just got to go to round 12 in order to get to the 33rd spot. Now, I will admit, I did do this challenge in the last video of me doing challenges, but ZWR decided to be the goofiest of fucking goobers and not accept it because there was simply no audio, even though there was simply no requirement. Had I known this, I would have been more than happy to have them listen to my god tier music playlist to keep them entertained, but it turns out that recording was more useless than Anne Frank's drum set. This time though, they will, and we will be put on the leaderboard this time, and Multi-Apples, or however the hell your name is pronounced, will be dropping down. Now, obviously, we are going to be doing the spawn train strat because that is the fastest. I won't be doing the platform near PhD because those zombies spawn faster than a fat kid in a game of dodgeball, and I don't want this video to go on for an hour, so spawn it is. Now, honestly, I could be going for higher rounds. I mean, the leaderboard goes up to the top 33 for now, of course, but I have a better chance of having sex with half of China than having the patience to make it to these high rounds. Here's a little fun fact though, Shinonuma was going to make its debut in this video, but I decided against it because I don't like Shinonuma. There is a reason why I put it in D tier on my maps tier list. It's bland. So bland compared to the other World at War maps, I would rather smear shit on the walls than play that shit map. Plus, it gets pretty boring. I mean, the only spots on that map to train is near the flogger and the hut. Don't worry, I'll give my full reasons when I make a video about it. My god, do I dread that day when I have to get the map loaded up. Oh boy, lucky me, do I get to complete this challenge on a monkey round, and Apples gets bumped down to whatever other spot he drops down to. Let's just wrap this up right here and head to the next map. We all know the drill though. Wait for the number to change. There we go. That's Suicide, and now let's head to the next map. And now our final map is not on Black Ops 1, rather Black Ops 2. Yep, we're moving on. It's Nuketown. On to our final map, lovely Nuketown. We are doing high rounds once again, and that will be round 17 to make it onto the board. So let's get this going, shall we? Now, there is no doubt you know where we are training. That's right in the back of the greenhouse, or blue. I think I speak for a lot of people that you really cannot train over there in the back of the yellow house since it's more impossible than a cat trying to bury shit in concrete simply because of the layout with the cracks and the debris and the spawns. But I'll tell you what, if you can do that strat, then good for you. So I kind of want to rock an LMG with one of the ray guns. I want to not risk any downs or swipes by the zombies unless the RNG gods decide to bless me with Jug first drop. But with my luck, that shit ain't going to happen. We will just ignore that down. Let's just get up and get going. Now, I wish I could say there will be a lot to say, or at least a lot of clips, but truth be told, Nuketown, despite being underrated in my eyes, is quite small and there's really nothing big going on. I'll take it. We're pretty much nearing the end of the round before we finally get onto the leaderboard and complete this map. Let's just wrap it up with the LSAT. And there we go. Wait for the number to turn and boom. We are on the board for Nuketown officially. There really isn't much to say in the end here, but thanks for watching and goodbye.